hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so since last year I've been talking virus, lockdowns, cost of living, rain are coming in, all stuff like that. Yesterday we read on Trump and whether about this state visit, whether Charles would actually go. So I was surprised to see that obviously in his mind he's going, but I said that Trump will cancel because either he's ill or something not right there as well. So I think I've worked it out. So the viruses I've been talking about, I said no, it won't Nipah, no, it won't TB, no, it won't, there was other ones, the flu epidemic and stuff like that. Then we had the meningitis and I said no, it's not that. So I was thinking it was going to mutate or change. Okay, so that's where we're going to start. What was the motive for carrying out mass vaccinations using meningitis? Ooh, worry, anguish, dealing with parents with worries, dealing with young people that had worries as well. So the outbreak was correct. It was meningitis, and I kept saying there's something underneath that can mimic an illness, like, but we'll get there, don't worry. So the motives were to there was worried if they couldn't mass vaccinate people, they had to come up and put that into a testing phase. What better than under the guise of meningitis and the university as well. They wanted to gauge on the public sentiment towards it and attitude as well towards vaccines. Was it like a practice run? Absolutely, because we got something massive coming our way. Now, I know last year when we was talking about it, I said there's lots of death. This is really serious, okay? And it is really serious. I said that we'd blame illegals, people coming into the country. That they want us to do that. They want a civil war. Oh my God, did you see those photographs of the yobs running through London? Jesus Christ, I don't know, how it's got to this. Well, we do, don't we? All by design, by governments now and before. Oh, this is terrible. So, are we in for another COVID 2.0? Because I got that. I said it's COVID, but it's not COVID. Absolutely. So I found it, okay. It is called Cicada COVID strain, significantly different, with 12 different symptoms, often missed. Some symptoms you won't have at all. According to Africa, it originated in 2024 and now is spreading through the United States at an alarming rate. So let's have a look. Is this a pandemic, that the illness? And is this the reason why the state visit is called off with Charles? Yeah, they got a battle on their hands, Also as well though, it could be like you've got fuel shortages, Fuel told Starmer to get himself to the Jose, whatever it is, stream. I know it's not a stream, but whatever it is, that canal, and take your own oil. So you're going to get it always. Do you remember how I was saying they're taking it, putting pressure on you there, pressure on you there, pressure on you there, pressure on you there. Okay, so does this spread to the UK? I think if it gets more serious, more higher numbers, all of the countries will be taken. We're looking for an enforcement here. They've got no choice to say it's unwilling. So they're trapping you in your house. You won't be able to go to work. You won't be able to drive your car. You can't afford the gas and electric, even though you're in that house longer. Your food prices is horrific, okay? A grocery with just bloody, oh, my husband eats it all the time, not cauliflowers, broccoli, would cost £9.90 for a big tray. Now it's £24. Tomatoes, you know, this is in like the bulk trays, but it's just indicating what these retailers are going to go through, and us as well. A box of tomatoes worth £6 is now £20. So it really is, I advise you to go out, get your wash powder, you know, the things that are expensive still, your coffees, get a few extra jars of coffees, because we're in for a long ride with this. Anything you think that's expensive, picture it being double. Toilet rolls, you know, sugar, tea bags, powdered milk even. So we're getting removal enforcement. So I said Angela Rayner is in and she can't cope with this because it's a virus, and I said she'd be unable to cope. I mean, there'll be people dying all over the place. This isn't you know, I know they're vaccines and everything, but they've give out another freaking virus that will kill people if they don't take precautions. And of course, they're saying that the original COVID injection vaccine is not, probably won't work, you know, unlikely to be effective on this new strain. So this has to be late May. I'm going on, I know I've been doing everybody's heads in, but I have this feeling because something's going to happen. So my brother is supposed to, I go on the 16th, he goes on the 23rd. So something happens between then. What happens between the 16th of May and the 23rd? Messages, young people again. So basically that meningitis was created, absolutely created, and was used as a practice session. How did Keir Starmer feel that went? Yeah, I bet he was pleased. Oh, it took some effort convincing people. No, I don't think he was truly happy with that. Does Keir Starmer know a virus is coming our way, the second COVID? Lockdown, lockdown. Now, he wants you locked down before the election, 7th of May. Does so it looks, even when it's just talking about it, it feels like Starmer's going to use this as an opportunity. Is Starmer going to use a lockdown, the virus, as an opportunity to cancel May's elections? So he's going to do something, but it may not be to do with a virus. Because we got the army as well, didn't we? Oh, bloody hell. For what? So for what reason does it happen? Is it to do with outright civil war? Women? Us wanting to show off? Civil war? Do you know what? All those jobs running through London and people barricading their doors and their windows, scared to death. You know, customers hiding inside, frightened to death. Oh, I get it. Is that Angela Rayner? No. Or something in writing to do with a woman. Is that Angela Rayner? Something in writing. Is the Empress? Angela Rayner. Yes or no? Won't turn the card universe. I'm getting a yes there. Okay, so we're going back earlier now. We're going back earlier. Will they post the election because of Angela Rayner coming in? Right, so that happens before the 7th. Absolutely, absolutely, okay. So Keir Starmer goes, Angela Rayner's in before the election, and they will postpone it, probably citing, you know, change of leadership, etc. We're not ready. Is that the vibe, universe? So she's in. Can't escape, unable to walk away. Do the elections go ahead as planned? No, I'm getting a right mess here. I'm getting a right mess. Right, so I said when Rayner's in, the virus is here, the army is here, civil unrest is here, death is here, cost of living. She'll have so much thrown at her that, you know, she's not going to be able to cope. She inherits the virus. I was kind of thinking it's the end of May. So does the virus come to us in April? Which is this month? What is it today? Oh, it's the 1st of April. April Fools. Not. Does I don't know what goes on. I do not know what goes on. If America's got it, we will get it. Do the May elections go ahead on the 7th of May? Or the date that they're supposed to? No. Is that the king as well? He's still here. Well, it could be that they change everywhere. Will they delay the elections? Yeah. So I think that's Angela Rayner, and change of leadership, and also things that are coming our way. Oh my God, you couldn't have all the worst things coming at once, could you? I tell you now, people will die, and it won't just be from a virus. It'll be not being able to get hospital treatment. You're going to have more pressure on the doctors and the nurses as well. How bad will it be for the people of UK regarding the virus? How bad will it be? The vaccines, they want everybody vaccinated. Do they want everybody vaccinated? Are they trying to get people's attention and want them to get vaccinated? Is COVID-2 going to definitely hit us? Unable to walk away? No escape? How will the then Prime Minister be dealing with this? Well, I guess, you know, before there was on the telly every day, you know, keeping up and everything, we'll be told lies, we'll be blocked, they'll create more anxiety. You won't get the information or updates like you did before, and you will also get exaggerations of truth, you know. Now, that could be anything from vaccines to, you know, day-to-day running of the UK as well. Oh, well, you know, we haven't been able to ship the vaccines in because we've got no oil and stuff like that. Is that a factor, Universe? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of illness and death because of that. A lot of illness, anyway. I mean, people will die. Those who with compromised immune systems and stuff really need to be careful. What can we do as individuals to protect ourselves? Well, I would say don't go out into, you know, where the groups of people are. Will we experience the same kind of treatment? Like mandatory vaccines? Absolutely. Okay, time to ask, what on earth is in these vaccines? Should we trust these vaccines? I think a lot of reassurance can be given from social media, maybe. I'm getting a think tank here. Ready, set, go. I think most of you aren't going to have the opportunity to say no. They'll go straight into schools, straight into universities. Will they give any cost of living support financially for those that are unable to work? Oh yes, they'll try. They have to buy you, okay? They have to buy you because there'll be a bloody war if they don't. So will cost of living, you see, all these illegals who thought they was coming over here for an easy time and find that, you know, they can't, I mean, some of them are just lazy bastards, you know, excuse my French. I worked, before I went to work at Fraud, I was in the benefits office. I think that was after CSA. But yeah, I was one of them bitches. And yeah, you know there's fraud there. Yeah, how will the illegals feel about being in this country with a virus, cost of living, and knowing they're not wanted? Well, they think it's great news because we'll be behaving ourselves. They'll go in and just steal everything. You know, they're not bothered. They're not going home. I suppose, what, you know, coming from their country, you're loaded. And the other thing is, as well, I said this before, didn't I? They all live in, you know, 22 people in one house. So let's have a look. How will a virus affect these groups that gather at certain churches? How will it affect them? Well, I think they're happy. Don't tell me it can only affect British people. White people. What effect will the virus? What effect will the virus have on, say, white people? May not work. We probably won't want it. Probably say no. Probably turn it down. What effect will it have on the illegals with their genetics? Oh, well, it's even worse for them. We're the ones that won't take it. I think they can't wait to sign it up, you know. They'll want to be out and about, or if there's any, you know, conditions, they'll definitely sign up for it. Bad judgment. They're not going to listen. And according to them anyway, 99% of them don't understand English. Is that because the illegals will get financial handouts? Absolutely. And they'll still want to work as well, you know. They'll still want to deliver takeaway foods and crap like that. Oh, don't bother. Have you seen them bags that they carry them in? Some of them had maggots in. I'll never, ever order a takeaway like again. Yeah, it'll work all right for them. So, will a certain demographic with their different church, will they be stopped from meeting? No, how will they feel about not being able to pray together? Oh, you'll see it more now in the fresh air, won't you? How will they cope? How will they feel about it? Yeah, secrets to be revealed. Do these, I'm getting secrets to be revealed here. What secrets is it? I've got a feeling. Yes or no, universe, is this the army? No. Are there religions that will not allow vaccinations? Making out they're okay, but they're not. So this is why there's going to be a civil war. You'll be angry at illegals and certain churchgoers and making out they're okay and they're not. There'll be a lot of fraud there. A lot of fraud. What will be the biggest challenge for us? That I'm getting, they're treated differently, okay? They're treated differently. Yeah, don't trust the government at all. Problem is, we'll behave and the others won't. While we're at home, you know, playing ball, they'll all be out looting your supermarkets. No, there was one more question I was going to ask and I can't remember what it was. Does a lockdown lead to civil war? There'll definitely be tensions, but we're not going to go out and do it. Are the illegals, you know, are they going to cause riots and protests? No, they're going to be calm. And wait for things. Will there be a lockdown in place? 16th of May. It's all leading there. There's like a fortnight before. What's going on with Keir Starmer? Yeah, I was right. Coming to an end. End. He's done for. Oh, dear me. So we've got Rainer in. I can't think of anything else. How we cope, we'll never trust the vaccines or the government either. I'm not sure if the elections are going to go ahead. Trump, the state visit is not going to go ahead. And the reason why is, if you've got something like that, it could kill the king. Oh, that was it. So my question when I said, oh, he doesn't die of cancer, there'll be something else. Does COVID kill the king? Does pneumonia kill the king? Yeah, I'm still getting like pneumonia because they already know it and they're trying to manage it as well. But if he's not staying in and he's putting himself at risk, well, there you go. Will the king have his COVID jab? No. Why not? It's not to be trusted. Are we to trust the COVID vaccinations on offer? So I kind of got that. I think people all over the world will be talking more about the vaccines. And more people, proper doctors who was coming out before saying COVID was a whitewash and this, that and the other, will come out as well with information. So should we have the vaccine? People will protest against it, but also I think Rainer won't give you a choice. Will Rainer give you a choice of vaccination? No. Same rules, more rules. It just gets bloody worse. It was bad enough with a pandemic before, but now you've got the electric, the gas, the war in Iran, the food costs, only being able to use so much gas and electric per day, being banned from using your bloody, the grill on the top. I don't know what they call it, man's an electric hob. You know, all kinds of shite, not being able to go out there and everywhere when you want. Not being able to afford things either. How long will Rainer last in that position? The three Musketeers, honestly. Probably to a general election. Celebrating. It could be 3 days, but I'm thinking, is it 3 years till the next election? Yeah, I feel like that. Well, like I said to my brother this morning, I just want her to go in and do the best for the country. He thinks she'll be alright, so when I started telling him all the things that she'll do and pamper to the certain churchgoers and the legals and, you know, all the things, he picked up one good thing and I nailed it about 20 of bad things. So Starmer has to step down. So I don't know, maybe he gets whitewashed, you know, on the 7th. I just get things don't go his way. But I'm thinking, you know, that trial of the Ukrainian boys is actually mid-April. So it would make sense that if Rainer came in, it would be before the elections and that she could postpone them. How does Keir Starmer feel about this COVID too? He must be aware of it. Oh yeah, he thinks it, you know, no to voting. That's the first thing he thinks of. Why does Starmer resign? Ooh, someone tells on him. Actually. Does he get exposed about his cross-dressing? I don't know about that. Lack of ideas to commitment. Difficult. Oh, a woman who doesn't see her future. Does he step down because of Angela Rayner? No, I don't think it is there. I don't know who it is. Is it the mother of one of the Ukrainian boys? Oh, yes, okay. Oh, yes. Will it be revealed one of them is his son? I always get yes for that. You know, when it comes out, I would like to be crowned in glory for that one. I was the first one to say it, and I've kept repeating it, even though people thought, oh. Okay, guys, so that's why the Trump cancels the King. You got some swapping and changing of prime ministers in May, if not towards middle of April onwards. And I'm going to say it again. Do I go on holiday as planned on the 16th? Absolutely. So I think between the 16th and the 23rd, there must be something going on, because my brother doesn't go, and I got unhealthy there as well. Will my brother go on holiday? Well, there's me, psychic. I don't know, maybe me niece still wants to come with me. Oh, I don't know. Or maybe she don't, the mum don't allow the niece or any of the kids. Will the virus be flying about in the UK around between the 16th and 23rd of May? Yeah, there'll be an announcement of some sort. Unless it's something personal, but I'm not thinking so. And I can't imagine we'll be wanting to take up on the vaccines either. But I'm not telling you whether to or not, okay? No such thing as medical advice. So you should discuss it with your family. You should do your research as well. And if you trust the medical professions, talk to them as well. But they got paid to hand out them those vaccines. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye bye.